Hey everyone, so for today I am going to put together this massive spread of my kids and I at the water parks last summer 2018. This is for my 9x12 album, and I basically went through our water park pictures and picked out my favorites to put together this spread, and I am using all of these goodies from the June ELLES Studio releases, plus these summer puffy stickers and also some magical memories acetate and some May acrylic hearts. So let's get started on putting together this massive spread. All right, so now I'm going to try to figure out where I want these photos, and I'm actually going to wind up throughout this spread kind of fussing with them because I really wanted things to be balanced. My daughter had a kind of purple water shirt, and those colors weren't really in the kit, so I kind of just ignored that color, kind of sorta, and so I just needed to balance out where those photos were placed of my daughter. So I was having just a little bit of trouble balancing that out, and so there's going to be a lot of shuffling around. And also, for a change, I did not make a digital canvas ahead of time to kind of figure this out. So there's just lots of shuffling. And now I'm kind of going through my cards from the kit and seeing which ones I like. I know I like the sun one, and there's like a dark blue one that matches my son's swim shirt, the flip-flops one, and then some hearts, and then that honeycomb yellow one. And then I'm just going to trim them down to 3x3. And I'm going to do that for the blue card and the sun card. I know that I'm going to keep the gray heart journaling card. And there's my son showing me a drawing. He loves when I leave these little things in, so that's why I left it in the editing. But I have trimmed down my cards and once again kind of shuffling to see where I want things. But like I was saying, that gray heart one, that'll make a great bullet point journaling card. So I cut that one down, and I am switching out the heart card for Here's the Story. I wanted to make sure I used bold journaling cards to go along with the photos. Now I'm going to work on building that title card. I know I want to add lots of fun, different embellishments, die cuts, stickers, basically anything and everything I'm going to put on here. I start with the Time for Fun red die cut and also some acetate as kind of my bottom layer. And I'm also going to use the puffy stickers that say Hello Summer. The only problem is the hello did not fit on one label. So I used two pink labels and I kind of put them together so that way it would look like one label that said hello. And then I'm going to put summer below it. See, I'm going to trim off that pink, and then that way you can't really tell that it's not a separate label. So yeah, I have the Hello Summer, and then the Time for Fun, and then I have the flip-flops die cut, and then the acetate, and now I'm going to add the puffy sunglasses, which I just love. Now I'm going to set these aside, and I'm going to stamp some phrases on the cards, and I'm also going to add some green puffy stickers to say water fun. Well, the green is going to say water, and the blue is going to say fun, because that's what this was. I didn't know what do you call these parks? I mean, they're just little splash parks for kids, right? They're not exactly water parks, and they're not exactly, I don't know. Splash park, water fun. It works. And I'm also adding 2 more hearts to that 4x6 card, and now I'm going to stamp some phrases. Get out my black ink and try not to make a mess everywhere, as I tend to do. And I'm going to stamp on some labels. I figured black was a good color to use for this spread, and instead of trying to stamp in all kinds of different inks and match all the different colors on the spread. There was already enough color on the spread as it is. So I'm just stamping a little bit on the water fun card, soak up the fun, and then I just stamp it again with the leftover ink. And I do the same thing on the 4x6 card with fun documented. And now I'm taking the Everyday Phrases Volume 2, and I'm just stamping a few on the labels just to see and I'll just see which ones I want to use later on. So I'm just making a bunch of them because I plan on, since like I keep saying I had a lot of color, I'm going to add lots of clusters and embellishments and different types of embellishments to my card. So this is another card I'm working on, and I'm going to add the die cut that says favorite and an acetate and another stamped label. And then just a little puffy heart. And then for this one, I have the, this is summer, and then a puffy sticker. I think that one says stay cool. And then an acetate asterisk behind it. This one is the blue card, and I originally started with a purple label, but I'm going to change that later on. Now I'm just shuffling again, trying to figure out where I want photos, because I also didn't want photos of my son right next to another photo of my son, and so it was kind of like a jigsaw puzzle, but a fun jigsaw puzzle. So I just switched out another card. Here's the story for a red one, and then I changed my mind and I took it out, and I'm just gonna go with the bold green strip and the hollow hearts. And then for this blue one, I took out the purple label and I just went with some summer stickers and flip-flops. Now I'm back on that green bold card, and I'm just clustering stuff. I'm clustering a label, an acetate asterisk, and a heart, and I'm going to stamp another phrase as well. Lots and lots of clustering. And this one, I dump it off. I dump off the stuff that I had piled on there so I could stamp one circle that said just having fun. And then I will build my cluster around that. Love all these different pieces. Love it. Just adds to the whole fun, colorful summer element of this big spread. And now I'm going to add some journaling, and my head is in the way. I do that more often than I intend to. So I'm just going to journal about the different water parks and how much fun we had in summer going to all the different water parks. I wind up journaling so much that I'm just going to add some more on the back. And there we go. My spread is done. Wow, that came together pretty quick, I would say. I had a lot of fun building the different cards and adding lots of different types of embellishments with the die cuts, and so much fun. So I hope you enjoyed watching this. I would love a thumbs up or a subscribe if you're new. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.